Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my top 5 houseplants of March. So this month I thought I'd try something different. One of you guys commented on my last top 5 of February and said that you guys would like to see like a before and after. Some plants I do have befores on. Some of them I do not, so I'll do my best to try to insert them if I do have them. So we are going to start off by my first plant, and it is going to be this little, it's not so little anymore, but this Calathea. So I love this plant. It sits in my south-facing window. And it has grown quite a bit. It does have the pink on the leaves, and it does have some like little growths here. I don't know if you can see them, but I just love this plant. I will insert a picture so you guys can see what this plant looked like before. I believe I've had this plant for about 5 or 6 months. Maybe more, I don't know. Once I find the picture, I'll kind of figure it out and let you guys know for sure. But it does even have down in there a new little one growing. So I just absolutely love this plant. So this is one of my plants here on my top 5 of March. Next plant on the top 5 of March is going to be this snake plant. So this was probably one of the first plants that I got when we moved into this house that we're in. So it's been about 2 years or so since I've had this plant. These plants are very slow growers. It has not grown a lot, but it has grown. And I'm just loving this plant this month. I think it's so pretty. I do need to repot it, so if you guys do want to see me repot this snake plant, give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys want to see that. But yeah, so this one's doing pretty good. It does sit in my plant room where it does not get too much light, but it does get enough light. It was sitting in pretty much direct light and it still wasn't growing too much. So I moved it over here in my plant room where it's kind of less, gets less light, and it's doing well. So yeah, this is one of my plants here on my top 5 of March. Okay, so next plant I'm going to show you. So this plant I got, I think it was at Lowe's, and it wasn't looking so great. It did have a lot of browning on the leaves. It's my Anthurium Tricolor. So this is how it looked pretty much when I got it. Had a whole bunch of leaves like that, had a whole bunch of browning. I did have to cut off a lot of the leaves because they were just not, they just were not doing good at all. They were curling up, crisping. So I think I have a picture of this one. I will insert that picture to show you guys what it looked like before. It was a lot fuller than this, but it's alive, it's doing well, and it is even, I don't know if you guys can see this here, but it does have a new growth coming up here. And then another growth coming down. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there is one in there, so I'm excited for this plant. I'm hoping it gets new growth. I do keep it, I do mist it every single day. It does sit in by my east facing window, but it is pulled back a little bit. And so yeah, I'm happy with this plant. I'm glad that it's still alive. I do wish that it did not have these, you know, the browning on the leaves, but you know, the new growth will come in. Hopefully it will fill it out and make it look beautiful. And so yeah, this is one of my top 5 this month, and I have really been loving this plant. So this is my Monstera. It is huge. I absolutely love this plant. It does grow new leaves every single week. There's one right there, if you can see. It does have a whole bunch of new growth, huge leaves. There's more growth in here. There's another one coming out there in the middle. It's just a huge plant. So I absolutely love this plant. It grows very well. It's a very awesome grower. I do have it by my east-facing window on a table, so it's not directly in the sun, but it does get a lot of sun, and it seems to really like that. I do notice some of the older leaves, like this one here, if you can see, it curls down. I don't know if it just, I mean, it's like that if I water it or not. It's just an older leaf, so that's what it does. But for the most part, this plant is just so beautiful. It does have a lot of aerial roots. Let me turn the plant around and show you here. So it does have a lot of these aerial roots, but it's just a beautiful plant. It grows so well for me, and I'm always so happy with this plant. It's one of my favorite plants ever. So yeah, so this plant is one of the top 5 this month of March. The last plant here on my top 5 of March is going to be my golden pothos. So this one I've had for a while. I've probably had this plant for maybe 4 years. I do have a picture of this plant probably about a year or so ago, so I will insert that here. So this is the plant. It is huge. I don't want to take it off the plant stand that it is on because it is kind of wrapped around it, so I'm just going to leave it. It gets new growth all the time. As you can see, this one here is new. It does sit in my dining room near probably, I don't know, 10 feet back from the east facing or the south facing window. So it does get a lot of light. It is a very fast grower. I probably trimmed this plant. I can't even tell you how many times I've trimmed it so much, and it just grows out of control, and it trails and it gets new growth every single week. And I just absolutely love this plant, and I couldn't recommend this plant more than I already do. So yeah, this is one of my top 5 here in March. Okay, so that was my top 5 of March. I just want to thank everybody for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more top 5s. And until next time, guys, bye.